Hey guys, well, the chat is live, so if you have any questions, be sure to put them in there. I would love for this to be
Hey guys, well,
a live conversation. So guys, spiritual hygiene, clearing fear to trust yourself. I have found this to be so important. So I'm coming live today to offer you some ideas, some techniques, some things that I do, and also to give you some sound healing. So to alignment through sound to help you raise your vibration to your highest self. And it is very hot in this room, so excuse me, I've got to take this shirt off. Um, all right, beautiful people. And it seems like StreamYard is also having a hard time with my internet. Why is this happening? Um, hmm. Hey, okay. It's saying connection. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. Hmm. All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry if the internet connection's a little weird. I have really great internet here, and for some reason, StreamYard doesn't want to realize that. So hopefully we can get something done here. So guys, spiritual hygiene. I first want to just open up the conversation. So if you have any questions about this or anything that you use, please put it in the chat. What I want to start out with is that I have found it's super important to look at your bedtime ritual and your getting up ritual. I actually have videos about sleep rituals, sleep hygiene rituals that you may want to check out in my playlist. I believe it's a support for awakening and ascension. But we're going to go over it today too, because sleep rituals and waking up rituals set your field for energetically aligning with your highest frequency. So what I've come to learn, maybe you know more about this, is that there's so much energy out there. Everything's a frequency. Every thought, feeling, emotion, trauma, tree, piece of nature, person, body part, phone, everything, frequency, and everything's vibrating next to each other. Um, and what are we taking on? So vibration, right? Law of vibration says that like attracts like. So sometimes in our subconscious, so we don't know what's happening in there, we may be bringing coming close to frequencies and having frequencies in our field in our body that are responding to our subconscious. And the work is to kind of do the shadow work, to bring the subconscious up and out, to release some of the energies in the subconscious, and to renew and reboot our light field. So when you go to bed at night, it's super important to raise your vibration, okay, by basically expanding yourself, expanding your field, your energetic field, and naming what you want to be expanding to. So that's going to be up to you and where you are in your consciousness journey. So for me, I do the energy of source at the 144th right now. To you, it might be to the angelic realm. You might be going to God. You may be going to, an ascended master. What energy do you feel your highest being aligned with? And go there. And that's what you want to be expanding to before bed. Expand that out. And that almost puts like a big bubble of high frequency around you for protection. I don't like the word protection, but it's kind of what it does. It kind of, uh, I guess it's a space of alignment, right? So do that, and then what I like to do before bed is just say that I'm asking for a safe place for my being to sleep uninterrupted. Because as we go to sleep, sometimes we can visit the astral realm. And the astral realm is that 4D corridor. That is, there's a lot of frequencies there that can mess with you, a lot of oppositional forces, a lot of energies that can be disruptive to this higher frequency. So we want to just expand our frequency to our highest self. And we want to say, I command and demand a safe, sanctioned place for sleep tonight. And that's what I do. And I ground myself into my light body, and then I have a good night's sleep. I rarely visit at all the astral realm. And some people like astral projecting and going into the astral realm. For me, that is not a place I want to play. So if you are playing in higher dimensions and you are playing with higher frequencies, the astral realm is going to feel like a hell realm to you. So, and to some, the astral realm, if you're coming from the 3D into the 4D corridor, the astral realm might be really fun for you. So you just have to know where you are in your vibrational journey. So I would really recommend that sleep hygiene. Then when I wake up, I do the same thing. Before I even step out of bed, I ground myself into my light body, and I kind of tune myself and expand out to my highest frequency. And what else I do is, in case anything did glom on, any energies, if you're sleeping next to someone, if you're sleeping under, like if you have someone in a room underneath you, there's energies that can kind of start to come your way, and you just want to clear the field, okay, clear yourself. And then you can also close portals, because at nighttime, portals can get really open and activated too. So portals, I've learned, can go through mirrors, can go through crystals. So if you have a lot of mirrors and crystals in your house, you also want to close those down before you go to bed. But just in case, you might want to close them and send anything back through them that might have come through at night. So you can do that by just consciously putting your highest frequency on it. You can even visualize kind of a gold light going over the mirrors or the crystals. I know this sounds kind of crazy. And let me know in the chat. Does this sound crazy making to you? But I've had a lot of interruptions in my life. I've been one to go through like a roller coaster ride like this. And when I go into the spiritual hygiene and I really start sending my like higher frequency energy around the room, and I do this awakening and bedtime rituals, I've noticed that I can be more stable and sustain higher frequencies. So in the title, it says spiritual hygiene, clearing fear. Fear is one of those things that is very, very contagious. It's very contagious energetically. And when we are dealing with a collective that has a lot of fear for a lot of reasons, this spiritual hygiene is really important during these times, because fear is something that can really glom on to us. So we want to, in the morning and night, we want to clear this off. We want to expand our frequency. And then going through your day, okay? So let me know in the comments, has anyone had this experience where they do a long meditation, they've really like cleansed themselves, they feel really clear, they've done their yoga, they whatever, and then you go into your day and you're like, bombarded by some strange things, or you dip down, or you get fearful. What is that? Let me know in the comments. So when we do practice, we start clearing up, and the subconscious starts coming up to our conscious level, and like attracts like, right? So if you're bringing stuff up during your meditation, sometimes we realize sometimes we think in a meditation we should just be blissed out and then we should get through the rest of our day. But the meditation is doing something. The meditation is clearing you. The meditation is clearing karma. It's clearing energy. It's working in your subconscious. So your subconscious is going to raise up a bit, and you're going to become more aware of certain frequencies, and like attacks like. So whatever you're attracting to your life, use it as something to be like, no more. Let's move this. Let's face this. Let's go for this. So if you're noticing a lot of fear coming up, and you're noticing that there's fear in your field, let's work with that. And these spiritual hygiene tactics can really help. So say you do your meditation, you've done your awakening spiritual hygiene, and then you go out into your day and you come across people that are fearful or angry. Ask yourself, is this mine? Is this active in my field, in my subconscious? And if it is, this is what I like to do. I like to just sing to it. Let your voice be it. And just start toning. Om, om, om. Om it out until you start to feel the neutrality of it. Okay, we have a comment. Let me read this. For a long time, the last 6 months, I tend to astral project or get stuck in mid-sleep paralysis. Oh, wow. If I sleep on either of sides, and it's very uncomfortable. Wow, that sounds very uncomfortable. But it only happens when you sleep on your sides? That is so interesting. Well, do you do a spiritual hygiene? Do you do anything before you go to bed? And do you like playing in the astral realm, or do you want to not play there anymore? So if you could just let me know in the chat. I for Debjit. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Just answer those questions for me. Is it happen just on your sides? Is the astral realm a place that you feel done with playing in? And I don't like the astral realm stuff. It's very scary. Okay. All right. So guys, the astral realm, you might be growing out of the astral realm. So before you go to bed, give this sleep hygiene a try. If you don't do something like what I just talked about, is expand your energy, your frequency past the astral realm, and ask for yourself to have a safe, sanctioned place to sleep. You can even put like a dodecahedron of light around you, and just really command and demand that you sleep in higher dimensions. You sleep unharmed and uninterrupted. See if that helps. So guys, it's our awareness. We don't have to be victims to energy. All we have to do is be aware that it's starting to happen, which it sounds like you really are, Dajit. It's like you are aware of what's happening, and now you get to claim something different. You can claim that you want to grow and expand your consciousness past this. So we expand our consciousness by being aware of what just happened. So now Dajit can just totally expand from there. So now he's been very aware of that, and he can create the sleep hygiene and expand out from there. So give that a try. Let us know in the next few nights in the comments on the replay, because I'm so curious if just really diligently doing this sleep hygiene could help that. So a lot of us are playing in the astral realm even during the daytime. I know I've been very affected by entities. Entities are in that astral realm. Um, entities are disembodied bodies, or disembodied beings. Some of them had bodies before, some of them haven't, but they're kind of stuck in this astral realm. And they're hanging out like right here. And they can create, they all have agendas and they all have fear too. The collective is dealing with a lot of fear. So um, in our day to day, when we start to feel that flavor of frequency of fear, and you're like, you got to ask yourself, is this mine? And if you get yes, okay, then there's something in there to work with. Ask, what am I aware of? Ask, what wants attention here? And then go play with that and use that vocal thing that I just mentioned. But if it's not yours and you're noticing that it's just kind of maybe like a habit attraction kind of thing, I want you to return it to consciousness. Return it to consciousness, return it to sender through consciousness. And I have noticed that can shift me so quickly. So that is a very quick spiritual hygiene move that you can do by just saying return to sender or return to consciousness. And super cool. It's super ninja. But whenever you feel fearful, it's time to ask what's under the fear. I was just on my YouTube page today, and someone said they were very scared. They're very scared of what's happening in the world, and that we all need to be standing together more, and that she just has a lot of fear. And if I was working with someone through that fear, I would I would ask them, what is under the fear? So fear can be a very distracting element in our day. Fear is a feeling, it's a sensation, but usually there's something else under it, and we're allowing it to distract us from something. So if you are feeling fear, first ask if it's yours, because it could just be a collective broad fear that you're playing out in for the collective and with the collective. And to be productive for our collective culture, we really have to let go of the fear. We have to lead the way without fear. Okay. All locking arms in fear is not going to help the planet. It's not going to help us move out of the situation we're in. We all have to start trusting ourselves and each other, and we have to start trusting life and the universe more. So never lock arms with someone in fear. Work through the fear first. And this is a way that there's some ways you can work through that fear. So is this making sense? Is this feeling good? Hope you're getting something out of it. Let me know in the comments if you're getting anything out of this. If you have ways that you work to do spiritual hygiene and to clear fear and to get more trusting of life. Now, guys, fear can keep coming back and back. I know I work with it all the time. So there's a lot of old programs and old karmic debts and a lot of things energetically we have to work through in these bodies and these embodiments. And this is what spiritual practice is. This is what the awakening journey is. This is what ascension process is working out these old denser ways and habits. And your first bit of awakening is realizing that this is happening, that you're not going to lock arms in fear and anger with the collective. Standing together doesn't mean holding the same fear and anger. Okay, so we got some messages here. I don't like that. Okay, such a beautiful message. Loved it. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to our conversation, Dajit. Okay. All right, beautiful people. So one of the things that I love to do to clear fear and to increase my trust is alignment through sound. Now, here's something that you can receive, but also I'm going to challenge you to also sing along with me. The voice is such a potent and quick tool to shift energy. Now, and it's a great one to do like in the car. So if you're someone that's driving a lot, or if you're someone that can just take a break outside and take a walk, you can totally do some toning. And your toning really helps to move those denser frequencies of fear and anger and distrust. Okay. And so I hope this video was helpful with the spiritual hygiene ideas. And now just sit back and receive this. And if you want to receive it by toning along with me, have at it. All right, beautiful being. Thanks for being here. Okay, just expand your field. Take your awareness and bring it out to the four corners of your room. Take it out to the corners of your town, of the state you're in, and bring it all the way out to the borders of our earth, and past into the stars. Really feel your expansiveness. Feel the possibility of expanding out to all your possibilities of the highest frequency. All right, beautiful being. Thank you for tuning in live or to the replay. I do these uh, live streams every Friday, and you're welcome to put in the comments what topic you would, what awakening or ascension topic you would like to try to have a conversation about. I can start the conversation, answer some questions, and we can do some alignment through sound for it. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.